Mic's working right off the bat for once. How's it going, guys? Sister Parish, Synchronation, hello. How you guys doing? Parish. Here we are in Sagalo. Did a little bit of work since the last stream. In case you missed anything, basically, this is the whole area we've been working on. Started with this City Hall. And this is actually two different districts of the city. So that's one, and that's another. So it can't really be attached is kind of the way it works, except for a few different specific ways. So this is one district. It's got apartments, shops. We need to detail. This is the main thing that's missing, is this whole flat bit on top is supposed to be a giant plaza with a whole bunch of stuff. Same with this, it's not finished. But it does go down to this beach. We got this kind of like historical boat that's like permanently parked here. Thinking it's sort of like maybe an event thing. You can maybe take tours of it or book it, you know, for a large event like a ball or a gala or something like that. We've got, this is still part of the same district. And then over here is where it becomes a different district. We got this big old beach. This is like a historical farm, which is one of the last things I need to get to. Booster, hello. Hello, Booster. I made the farm, but I wanted to make like a museum entrance here and like a thing where like there could be guided tours. Like I know there's even walking tours as a functionality of this game. I've never used it. It'd be cool to set that up so you could see groups of people walking through it. That's kind of the idea. And then also I was thinking of maybe making a couple pathways, same deal, maybe get groups of people walking on just like a few pathways here and there. This empty grassy area is meant to be like a farm, like it's just like this was associated with, that they never developed. And then over here is the district that this all belongs to. This one here. So this is, we got our glass monorail station, which is pretty crazy that it even functions. So let's put it in. I haven't even. It's always a weird thing when you load into the game. I'm sure it happens to everyone else where the citizens walk forward and backwards like for a sec. That's what we decided to do. So, oh yeah, here's the monorail. I just realized the music might have been insanely loud. Was that better? Is that better? We're in the middle. Hopefully you could even hear me at the beginning. So this is the main thing I wanted to work on is, so my, like this is the, every district in Sagalo, you don't have any music. What the heck is this thing's problem? Have any music? I'm literally seeing channels of it being broadcast to you guys. I don't get it. This thing is so wacky sometimes. I didn't do anything. Give me a second here. Let's see if I can't. Here now. No? This is strange. It like shows me that it's sending it to you guys in the same exact, like there's no difference between my mic and the audio. At least you didn't just stream with your voice only in the left speaker for an hour. What the heck? How's that? Can we hear it now, maybe? Perhaps that's better? There it is, huh? Strange. Who would have thought? Alright. Now, is it too loud? Very loud. Okay, got it. Maybe that's better. Maybe still probably a little loud. Maybe something like that. Perfecto. Sorry about that, guys. What a strange thing. I guess it got screwed up because I have OBS basically. Maybe you don't need to know the ins and outs of it, but I changed a setting that I did not expect to be affecting how it sends audio to the live stream. Okay, so this is the air hangar. We can see something flying in and out of here. Shoot! Gosh darn it. Did not want to load in with this stuff. My bad. Well, we have a Model T flying out of there. I guess I should turn all these off. This is I've been trying to help on my Citywokcitywall account because I still can't go into Mars. I've been trying to get trying to help the Presidio Bay. This is all Presidio Bay stuff. But I haven't even been able to get it. I think their collections are screwed up. I've been just like in my spare time, like loading it up with different things subscribed to. And there's a whole local assets folder. I hope their skip file didn't screw something up here. Are all my buildings? I don't see anything missing. Let me do a quick check. If I can. I mean, it seems as though everything's here. Steampunk, yes. Okay, let's keep going through this real quick. There's so many of these. Last vehicle spawn. I mean, the easier thing would just be to take a second and reload the game, but we're already streaming, so this is fine. So basically my plan today, if you saw at the beginning, was to finish up that glass area, that big glass walkway around this whole district. And I had a couple ideas. Like basically, I did a lot of the tedious work already of setting up most of where the glass walkways should go. But I basically want to do like a second, or maybe even more than two, like a couple layers where there's a lot fewer pathways, but there's still some glass pathways. And I had this like really crazy idea for this like elevator thing. So I'll pull it up once. I feel like I ought to be close to the end with this. There's so many of these. What the hell? This is ridiculous. Okay. Who cares about the trains? Oh my god, there's so many trains. This is probably fine. Forward Antares. What up, Raw Set? How's it going? Okay, so this is the area. And I have these giant poles here because basically my thought was, so this level here we'll do some more pathways around it, and I was thinking a lot of these shops, and then at a couple other levels we'll do just a few pathways here and there. And then this thing I was thinking is going to be a grid of these beams, like really tall. And we have some sort of glass elevator system in this whole entire grid, like a bunch of different elevators. That's my thought, going to different levels. Dooyah, what up? How's it going? Let's turn the sun around so it's not quite so bright over here. Okay. This glass stuff is hard to see and work with for sure. Like maybe if I go like that and then turn up the ambient light, it'd be just a little bit easier to see. It's kind of not as nice though. Like that. All right. So my thought was take these and just place them down on this whole grid. See, it's like hard to see it in the shadows. You kind of have to do it when it's super bright out or something. I'm gonna have to change this back to being really bright, I think. Yeah, these ones are screwed up. It's middle row. Copy, move to. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, just double this. Copy, paste. It's a little crazy, a little wacky. So then the thought was am I gonna do this? So let me take a bridge piece here. Copy. Drawing Guardy, what up? Welcome. Welcome. So let's go to a really high level. We'll worry about some middle ones later. Something like that. This is going to be really crazy, I think. It's going to be super wacky. Copy, move to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like change how these beams are, because what I want to do is get rid of all these almost all the side ones. What I want to do is have maybe like 2 elevators that can go this high. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a system where like I can use elevators in every single or a lot of the grid spaces here. But like, for example, the one that would be in this grid space directly under this glass thing, it would only go to a lower level, you know, it wouldn't go this high. So we can have these glass things come in any which way. Ever since Simon taught us this trick, I've been using it all over. You go Control, and then you hold Shift, let go of Shift. Boom. Use mods. Yes, there's a few mods involved here for sure. So there's some pieces that I don't need, I believe. That, like all these little vertical ones. Copy, move to, I'm gonna move these ones like over here. All this, copy, move to. There, basically. And then we should make the elevator. So let's say that it comes up, say that one of them comes up right on this square. Oh no, it'd just be easier if it was. Let's do this square. Something like that. What's wrong with this thing? Why is it like, oh, cattywampus? Okay. So I'm making like a gap in the railing, basically. No. So copy paste. Gonna add a railing over here. Okay. Now, gonna take this guy. This is the glass. Move his X to right in the middle of that thing. And then get these points. Something like that. This group, I want to actually, let me grab some edges for this glass first, and then I'll explode it. Explode. Remake. And then make group out of these two. So, kind of giving these this glass piece a rim here, I guess. And then I kind of feel like we need to do same thing as over here where it's like walls and a door. It's kind of ugly. I really don't actually like it all that much. But not sure another good way to do it. How do the elevators work? Are there vertical paths? Are they non-functional? I think for these, they might have to be non-functional, and like maybe we'll do a path along this top thing and put a couple, like a PPG generator, so people stand around right here and walk out here, and then we'll have the real path be like in through the building and pop up like in the building or something like that. I don't want to see people floating around here in a weird way. I feel like it can just be railing, actually. Maybe I'll just do it as a railing. It's so hard to work this high up because like I zoom in just a little bit and all of a sudden we're like past it. Oops. Why not a vertical path to actually make it usable? Because then they would be, we would watch citizens floating up this. I mean, like I did it a very similar way over here. Like, look, so we have the elevator, it goes up and down, there's some people, props inside of it, and I have these people go, the actual citizens, they basically walk into this beam here and through this beam, and then they pop out like right here. So like, if it went through the actual place where the elevator was going, we would see a ton of citizens flying through the air underneath the elevator right now, which is, why not a vertical path on the inside? Yeah, that's what I was saying I was going to do, is a vertical path through the building up to the top, and it's going to pop out right here. Something like that. So I'm gonna do just like a little opening, I guess. I need a vertical piece. Copy paste. Leave group, and then explode, unselect, make group, and that, make group, enter group. Okay, now I got this guy in here. Perfect. Let's test out and see how this works, I think, at this point. Why not? Enter group. So I'm going to take this glass. Edit. Module. Back and forth. I'm going to set the point A. bring this glass all the way down. To there. Set point B. Press point A. Children in group follow motion on. Oh no. I really screwed up here. Rest point A. What? On. Let's turn it off and then turn on. The rest of these things should be going with it, but they're not. A. Y. Change group root. Now maybe? Yeah, there we go. It's kind of a little bit more full of beams than I was hoping, to be honest. Like, it's a lot of beams, you know? I mean, it's gonna be pretty cool with a bunch of different of these glass things going up and down, you know? Never used animated POs, so that was my tutorial right there. Nice. Yeah, the animated POs are amazing. So, I think at the very least, I need to redo these beams and make each individual one way skinnier. So that it's not quite so much, oops. That, like that maybe. Indopney, what up? On Control Shift, let go. Bum, bum, bum. Paste. I feel like that's a little bit better. I mean, it's a little less imposing. This elevator's really fast. Let me change the speed of it just a little bit. Edit. To have it take 5 seconds. So I guess I need to place these at a couple other levels, make a few other places for it to go, a few other elevators. Man, I'm having such a problem with the brightness of this whole complex. It's like, oh, and we're auto-saving. It's like either way too bright or way too dark. Auto-save. We've got to figure out some good lights and things. Benches, trash cans that can fit with this glass stuff. Come on, packaging, almost done. There we go. So I'm thinking like another level of this could go like here basically, you know? On this roof. And like these things are probably part of how it these like skinnier beams all stick together, something like that. These things don't line up at all. It's so annoying, this building, the all these beams I'm basing off of the beams that make up these buildings that are part of the district, and in one direction these beams that are part of the building are distanced a certain distance apart, and in the other direction they're a different distance. It is super annoying. Oh, that goes to the end. Nope. A lot of stuff to move and change. Where's this elevator gonna come from? I think maybe we should have it here and have it come to the end of this beam. So actually this one isn't even, these two aren't needed. Just need to do that. And that. I need to find this piece of glass, wherever that thing is. And I believe that glass too. Wherever that is. Ball 88888 or 888. What up? How's it going? We need to get person or two on this elevator as well. Maybe I'll wait till it goes back down to the bottom. It's a little clipping, but it's okay. It's also a little glass sticking out the bottom of it. It looks like. Maybe let's try and clean that up just a little bit. What's up with this? Why is it all slanty? Okay, so hobby. Actually, wait. Let me add a couple people to them. So it looks like people are really riding this thing to some extent. Maybe one more. Like if she's got her hand out like that, she's gotta be holding the railing, you know, whatever. So this, make group. Make sure that that's still the root. That should be good. Let's copy and paste this. Oops, missed it. So this one will be here. For this one's module, point A will be down here. Let's raise this thing way up. And that will be B. Let's go back to point A. This one, maybe it can do its thing in 4 seconds. Logistic. So hope that works. There we go. There's 2 elevators. Look at that. What I kind of want to do actually is like take each of these and set them to like a slightly different rest and like just like kind of randomish. You know what I mean? Just so that they become more like they continue to become offset from each other in different ways. It's not like we're seeing a pattern as best as we can. Because there's going to be a bunch of these and I don't want them all going up and down together, you know? We gotta make a bunch more of these, basically. It's gonna be very cool. It'd be kind of scary to ride on, to be honest. Oh, this is gonna be so sick. Here it comes down. That one's like really high. So I guess we got to figure out where some of these other levels are going to go. I'm going to eventually have to make the levels as well, obviously. But I feel like there's some intermediate levels that need to get hit here. Like, I don't know if we want to go to this building here. Like if we had a path that went along here, perhaps. Like, let's try this. Gonna take that. Copy, paste. It's an impressive creation, honestly. Thanks, buddy. Gonna take some work to line this all up. My thought is basically that level there. Too low. Where? I guess it's that level. That level is what I'm looking for. About to get some RAM, nice. There's going to be like a maze of pathways up here. I can already tell. Are these buildings lined up the same? Yeah, I actually did do a pretty good job being able to copy that piece and have it actually fit together with all these other buildings pretty well. Incredibly well. Nice. I don't need most of this though. No, I'll update that later. It's like very difficult to see. Maybe if I go later in the day, it'll be a little bit easier to see. It's just this complex is so... I was working at this angle, so it'd be the easier angle to work at. The whole thing is just really hard to see. There's so many like grid lines, like stuff to tell what I'm doing here. Where's this path going? Maybe this can't go this far. It needs to wrap around the building. That might be the case. The shadows though, so pretty. Yeah, it's pretty, but it's just with this glass stuff, it's like kind of hard to work with. You know what? I'm gonna delete this entire group because all that is the railing. I think everything that I need I can extend out of here. Actually, before we even go that far, let's need like a pathway going through to catch an elevator. Take this one and see if we can't line it up somehow. bar with a dance floor on the rooftop. That's a cool idea. I'm with it. Definitely need some rooftop stuff. Where the heck is this supposed to line up to? That? I hope that's it. Doubt it. Kind of actually did sort of get it. This one's opening is actually opened up to the same elevator as that, but that's not what we want. We should have an opening like here, maybe. Would it be windy up there? Maybe awnings over the lower path in case anything falls. You mean down here? Yeah, perhaps. It might be a detail that's that's a little too detailed. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but there's like certain details that I want to do because it like would look cool and put it all together, and there's some realism details that I feel like are just like you can kind of leave out because very few people are going to notice. I'm not really going to notice. It's just going to take a bunch of time, but I don't know, maybe. This elevator thing though is where I want to focus my energy. You know what I mean? Like kind of my goal with this series or with all these builds is to sort of create, if I can, like really there's some highly detailed areas and some very under detailed areas, so that we kind of have like focal points and things in the background. So like this particular little area right here, put in a lot of detail, but then as we kind of get to some of the other areas, not so much. What a whiff. Hello. How's it going? How you doing? Putting together these glass elevators here. Bum. Copy, move to. So really what it needs to be is we'll do this square. The glass walkways are going to be slip sliding on a rainy day. Listen, this is so far in the future. Maybe they got some sort of glass grip technology. I mean, they got to this planet from Earth via wormhole, so I imagine they figured out slippery glass on a rainy day. I would hope so. I actually shouldn't have deleted those two on the other side, because now you gotta do this. It's hard to line everything up. And we're also so high up, it's like hard to control the camera. It's so hard. Glass grip needs to be a product, yeah. Copy, move to, let's get this right on the corner. There we go. So we need an elevator in that square. Wait till this guy gets to the bottom. Okay. Copy, paste. Into this square. So that'll be point A. So high up. That will be point B. So it's hard to tell with glass. It's like so see-through. Where the heck is this? Right there. Yeah, I guess like that. That'll be point B. Let's go back to point A. Give it some other random numbers. This one, let's have it be like 5.26. I don't know. Can tell this elevated glass is a nightmare to work with. It really is, but I think it's going to be worth it. I think it's going to be really cool. I hope so. Let's see if we can't get the sun in a slightly... It's like the constant struggle also is just being able to see it. Like there, that's a little easier to see. So I'm hoping to get like triple the amount of elevators here, but I think we should maybe lay out the floors here of the ones that we've already done and just work our way from here to different levels before we get too carried away. So I mean, this should obviously just be like a glass roof here. Maybe like a bridge going there. Maybe a bridge going there. Oh my god, this is actually such a nightmare to work with. It really is. I'm gonna take this whole entire thing and maybe we can manipulate it. This is like a huge thing of glass here. So the idea is to try and line it up to the actual beams of the building. I think like that. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty good right there. That could actually be a pretty good top for most of these buildings. It needs a railing and stuff. Is it cooler like this? See how these two buildings I raised up the beams a little bit? Or up here it's like it would be obviously directly on the roof basically. I think we should just do it like that, directly on the roof. It makes a little bit more sense. But this is all cattywampus. So what are we gonna do? This one looks like it comes out about the right amount, but the other side's not so much, so it really needs to be something more like that. And then control to there, shift, bum 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 bum. A little off towards the end. That's the thing that I don't like about doing that, is it if you mess up a little bit, it compounds your error. And then these ones are like way off the edge where they should be. Should be like that. do here is customize, reset origin. And then, because I don't really know the distance that these things are supposed to be. Only have those for guides, and then now I can just delete these older ones. Slide this in. Slide that in, out. And there, we should have a pretty even rooftop thing. We're gonna have to make a railing for it. Connect up the things and maybe make an extension that goes over to another one over there. So what I should do is make a base one of these and copy them all over, and then connect it with like kind of a generic connection piece or something. So I need some railings from somewhere. Enter group. Let's take that. Take the bottom railing, the top railing, and one of those, copy paste. And then I need to explode. Take these out of the group. You can change the origin point in PO. Yes, you can reset it. Clicking that button recalculates where the origin point is. But you can also change it yourself by moving everything in the customization. If you select everything when you're in the vertex mode, and move it, it will move the object without moving the origin point. So that's like a way of moving the origin point. So Control Shift, go. This glass is like crooked. Yeah, like, look at that. What's up with that? Right there. I need the 2 beams. This beam is also a little off, is it not? Like there. And then this top beam. And what's incredibly annoying is these aren't perfect squares because of however this building is created, so I have to redo this. I can copy and paste this to one side. Oops. Should actually make group, copy, move to, but then once I rotate it 90 degrees, I'm gonna have to re-space it all out again. Super annoying. I'm also gonna have to mess with that, but I'm just trying to make a generic one, and I'll copy these to all the different buildings first, and then I'll go in and start opening up holes for the walkways to connect to and stuff. Oh my god. Complete nightmare. So see how it like stupidly doesn't line up? What is up with that? Why not just make the building a square? Looks like we have a beam out here. Doesn't need to be. That would be too simple. Yes, it would. I should have also, before I started copying and pasted it, I guess I just didn't know I was going to be doing it this way based off these beams that were part of the building, but it would have been smart to just like maybe resize the building before I copied and pasted it everywhere so that it was more even. Okay. So here's a roof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me group out all of that. Let's put this on another roof. See if that even works. So it's something like that. It's gonna have to get raised up, obviously. Would someone do that? Use not precise measurements while measuring? Yeah, someone would do that probably. Well, it's hard to say, but I think something like that. It looks like this balcony I don't need quite so much of. But it does look like I got the height very close to correct. Yeah, I actually always sort of had a problem with this roof. I don't know if this is better. Glass. I don't know what kind of stuff you can do on these sorts, what we can put on these roofs even. Because it'd be cool if it was like a pool, you know, but obviously with the glass you can't really do that. Can't really go on every single one either. Like I feel like it's got to be just a couple rooftops like this, maybe in the area. Like, let's do one here. Maybe we can do a bridge connecting those two. Like I think maybe these will be like just outdoor patios for the people who live in these apartments or whatever. And then otherwise it's just sort of connections. Like maybe we'll do one here. But copy paste. Definitely one here. This is the same height building even. No. Maybe some of the rooftops have a unique design of the glass, maybe pyramid or something. That's interesting. I was sort of thinking about something like that actually. That was a thought I had. Was that some of these buildings, like I was actually thinking all of them could have sort of weird shit, but maybe some of them do. It's a good thought. I'll add one more over there. You like the aesthetic so far anyways? Yeah, I'm liking it too. I think it's turning out pretty cool. I mean, that's the thing with glass is in City Skylines, if you're working with glass, you kind of also have to be working with squares. It's a shame, just the way things are, because you can't have glass networks. Which is part of the reason why I've done so little glass so far in Sagala. Actually, that appears to be the same height as this, so I should line heights. Could you do like an infinity pool halfway up and the glass walkway over Old Farm to the beach? Well, we do have glass walkway over the farm to the beach. I'm not gonna go over the farm anymore. But I do think we need a pool somewhere on the roof here. Not exactly sure where yet, but somewhere. Actually don't need these. Just need to go to the corners. Little segments of PO glass, but that's a lot of tedious work. Yeah, no, I definitely don't want to be doing that. Where's the top beam? Oh, it's over here. And there's the glass. Oops. And we're gonna have to go into this guy and mess with the beams in the glass here. So bump. I'm gonna need a second one over here somewhere. Let's be a little bit more careful about where our origin point is, so it's clear what the thing even is. So like that. And there's the glass. We have a huge hole in the glass that would be very easy to fall down. This needs to go to here. We should get a pathway connecting these two. That's one thing for sure. I'm gonna steal that one. Copy, paste. This is the exact reason why I cannot wait for the generate tool to be able to be used on groups. It'd be so much easier to do this exact thing right here. Wait, what is this thickness? Maybe I have the height wildly wrong. It's so hard to tell, like where I am or what I'm doing. Yeah, it should be like that. Oh my God. Can't see anything. No idea if I'm too high or too low. Okay. I think right there. No, not at all. Not even close. I have to completely replace it now. Shoot. I wonder if I can do this. Oh wow, I can. That's cool. coffee. Now that it's at the right height, move to. Maybe I can get it fitting just a little bit better. Not exactly. This is the coolest way that these things can connect. We'll probably need another pathway. Either off the side of the building here or off the side of the building here to get to these buildings. Wolf Girl Gaming, hello. How you doing? Just working on this crazy glass stuff. Yes, welcome to Sagalo. This is the area we're working on. So we got this like glass monorail station, glass elevator, and this is what I'm attempting to do, is make this giant glass elevator thing. It's gonna be pretty cool if I can get it going. I like how already the elevators are offsetting in weird ways, because I was using weird numbers. All the way to the top. But it just freaking sucks to work with this glass. That's one thing for sure. Okay, most of this looks fine. It's just that. And then both of these roofs need openings in the railing. What I should do is so that's the railing part, and then we just need the glass like that. Generate tool. Do something over here. Any large ivy props I could drape over the building. That's a cool idea. The thing is, there's no large ones, and scaling them up obviously looks funky because the leaves become insanely huge. But the ivy props do look really good, so maybe there is a way to do that. I think that would fit the style here. To say. But also like. The city, the plan isn't for the city to be like Mars, where every single thing is insanely detailed. That's like not really the goal here. And so like I'm already spending so much time on this area with this glass stuff. I kind of feel like if I'm gonna do like an ivy area, that should just be its own area that I spend a bunch of time doing just ivy. You know what I mean? Like I'm really trying to focus detail in certain key areas, and then very under detailed in other areas. It's my goal with the city, as best as I can, so that it does look detailed. Because you look at this, you're like, holy crap, that's crazy. But then like, not really much else around here has very much detail, you know. But this is really like your eye just gets drawn to this because it's like, what the heck, this is nuts. I need to make another coffee, guys. I will be back in a sec, in like 5 minutes. Let me leave this on a nice little view here where we can watch this. I'm gonna make some coffee. I'll be back, guys. I'll see you in like 5 minutes. Hello, hello. Back. We're back. Got my coffee. It is pretty cold and windy outside right now. Okay. So right now my focus here is, I guess, just on this upper level. This very upper, this will be the highest the elevators go, obviously. So I'm just gonna try and make the glass platforms that go with this. Then I'll do the second level. I'm just gonna work my way down. This is just gonna be a tedious process, for sure. I think maybe only one more level below, about this height, and we'll go to the tops of these buildings here. I feel like there could be something actually kind of like a big platform here, maybe. Maybe just one thing connecting it, one walkway connecting it, like here. Maybe you can go all the way across, actually, like all the way to this one too. So four levels, which means if I'm only adding one more level, maybe I want another like 2 elevators per level or something. So there's more elevators. We'll see. Oh my god, this is so much glass. Too much glass, if you ask me. So, I've actually never connected anything to these buildings, so I don't know how far apart they should be. But I guess let me copy and paste this thing. Nope, that's not going to be the right one. It needs to be like thicker, like that. Actually, we need a whole entire roof over here, don't we? Copy, paste. Something like that. And then basically just this part will connect to that part. I think they don't 100% line up, so we might have to just cheat this building over a little bit or something. Oh, I guess I can see why they don't 100% line up. Oh my god. So I guess let me copy and paste that. I really hope I can align heights. Cool. Is this the same height? Yeah, it is. Crazy. Very cool. But yeah, this doesn't quite line up. Let me build this out real quick and then figure out exactly why, how to make it line up. What the heck? Oh my god, I'm really screwing up. I need to get the spacing of this. Move all these over. So control, something like that. And then copy, move to. Needs to be something like that. So I guess this building needs to come closer and to the left or whatever. Let me oops, explode, remake, and then move all these together. Like that. And remake that group so it's back in there. Should have actually moved these guys with that so that we could, you know, have them all kind of lined up together, but this isn't even lined up. This is not even lined up. Shoot. I guess that's good enough. Do you have any other openings? I think that's it. Kind of easier to work like this. This is like the easiest angle I've found yet. So hard to see. Something like that. Pillars are all off, aren't they? Delete. We'll come back to the Whoa. Whoa, what the heck just happened? Crazy. What in the world? I really hope there's still this little stick somewhere. I feel like there isn't. Does the stock music come with what it's trying to replicate? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Oh, you mean the song that it's like copying a real song? Is that what you mean? Wait, we have way too much glass here. I mean, no, it doesn't come with anything. What are you saying that this is trying to replicate? Sounded like some pop song that you can't think of. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with this kind of music, I guess. So, go to there. No, it didn't work at all. I've been trying to, like at some point before each stream, go and try and add some more songs to it so that the playlist is continually getting bigger at least. So I think there's like 5 or 6 new songs this time. There's a song you found in Epidemic that's literally a copy of the theme song from Ace Combat 7. That's funny. Because I don't need two beams there. Aren't really going to hook up perfectly. Yeah, this is really wacky right here. And it's like, you can't even see what's going on in there. You know, and the other thing that these rooftop things need is like a way to get into the building that they're actually the roof of, which I probably should have freaking done before I copied them all over the place. How am I going to do that? This is incredibly tedious. I guess we do have... What's going to connect to these two buildings? So this one will connect to... Maybe this one will connect to both of those. This will be like a big... Maybe this is a big plaza right here. Like a strip all the way through there. It'll connect to those two. So of this level, which I've done nothing with. I guess this upper level might be done, other than... It's so hard to even see, other than obviously the detailing and if there's going to be some sort of way to get into the building. Maybe there's not. Maybe these are public spaces up here, and this is, like you said, a rooftop bar or something. Darkfire Blazes, hello, how's it going? Trying to make this elevator system here. It's really freaking tedious. I feel like I've only just gotten this top level, sort of. At least the glass of it in place. That's sort of the top level. Am I missing glass here? No, I think we got glass there. Seems fine. Seems like nope, I missed the thing. Right there. How am I doing? I'm doing all right. My roommate, who is literally never ever here, went and got himself exposed to COVID. He's been at a hotel, which doesn't really make a difference to me because I never see him anyways. That's the big news. I mean, sucks for him, obviously. I'm probably gonna have to go bring him his PlayStation at some point. This doesn't really line up at all, but I should fix it up just a little bit. Like, it's terrible. What the heck? Should be like there. Like, where are these beams and stuff? Like, I need that top beam in order for this to really be fixed. Where is that? Oh, I made this way worse. This glass is totally screwed up now. This is a complete nightmare. Might be best to get tested. Yeah, well, he doesn't actually have it. He just was near someone who had it. So if he catches it, then yes. And yeah, I also only saw him for about 5 minutes, and that was like 4 days ago. But yeah, if he gets it, for sure. Otherwise, I haven't seen anyone. You know, he's been getting tests like every single day, and they keep coming back negative. Oh, we're saving. No wonder it's so auto save. The test is pricey for you guys? No, it's actually free here. It is free. I could go and do it. There we are. I've gotten so many tests already. It's like actually incredibly easy to go get them. Well, I'm not going to get that anymore lined up. It's about as good as it's going to get. It's not the prettiest thing. I think the last thing I'm going to do is that. Make a thing like that. Got your vaccine the other day. Congratulations, I'm so jealous. Yeah, here where I'm at, they have a whole bunch of parking lots all over the city. You just make an appointment online for free. You have to have insurance. That's the only thing. So if you don't have insurance, it's not free. And then you just drive up and you give yourself the test, and they email you like the next day. Should I detail the top? Should I detail this top level first and then start working our way down to the other levels, or should we just continue on the same track of just doing the glass work? I feel like it'd just be nice to be done with the glass. The glass is freaking terrible. Go down to this next level. Okay. So now we're dealing with this one here. And where is this going to go? So we have a rooftop here that maybe we actually should utilize. It's actually the only rooftop at that level, so probably. Might be worth taking a break from the glass, you think? All right. We can take a break from the glass. I just wanted to see more elevators. Show me the dog. You want to see the dog? Look, you see your wagon back there? Come here. Wait, come here. Here is the dog. She doesn't really enjoy being on the desk. You're good. Good girl. There she is in all her glory. She's really acting like a stuffed animal today. This is Bonnie. Dark fire blazes. You want a citizen? There we are. He lives in Embassy Row. And he appears to be going to an elder care facility. No, I'm gonna continue with the glass. I want to get it over with. I don't want to be bouncing around. So I'm gonna have this go to here. Maybe this level will be the apartment level, actually. We'll have this level just kind of like be thin walkways that get us to different different buildings. So what I want is like maybe these three pieces. Copy, paste. It's really bright over here. Where's this going? So it's going like right in there. It's so hard to place these things sometimes. That. No, not like that at all. What the heck is going on? Maybe if I place this. Align heights. Copy, move to, oh no. No idea what it is, which one it is. There we are. Get rid of all this. Looks like we got some overlapping stuff. So it's like a bunch of these that we don't need. Actually, let's change the other one's glass. This one's glass. Looks like these things are clipping. Whoa, it's so hard to see. Into darkness. Hello. Welcome. Thanks for following, buddy. I don't need this at all. Looks like. Cool. It's gonna be fun seeing people walk around on all these. It'll be really cool, I think. Let's fix this guy up. I think he should just probably dead end here. Have I considered vertical gardens on the side of the building? That would be pretty crazy. Duya in the chat suggested a bunch of vines on the side of the building, but I'll give the same answer as I did to that, which is that this city in general, I'm not trying to spend, like, obviously I am spending like way too much time on this build here, but in general, I'm not trying to spend too long on any one place. I want to expand the city at a reasonable rate, unlike Mars, which is I just detail everything as much as possible, and it makes it so that my city is literally like this big, the whole entire thing. There's a lot to build in this city, and I think glass is like enough for like one district, and I think another district we can maybe do like a bunch of vertical gardens or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I don't want to be putting too much into any one district. I want to have a lot of different districts with different things going on, and not to get bogged down in any one area. I think one day we definitely will do something like that. Some sort of vertical gardens. I feel like that. That's fine. I need this whole piece over here as well, basically. It's a little wonky compared to what it should be. Actually, I don't know what to do about this. God, this whole area is a mess. This really needs to be like here. Kind of like don't need those. And then like these beams need to be just spread out more. Move to. Of course, that's where the gap in the glass is. Nice. So I'm not moving that. Just gonna stick like this. And I do have to clean up that glass. God, this is such a process. It's okay though. It's kind of zen, to be honest. A little bit. We have this side over here. Go like that. There, and then I just need to move in the glass and the two beams. It'd just be nice if the glass and the beams were connected, so I didn't have to move multiple things every time I wanted to move one thing. Might be the only real person walking around in the city, but you wouldn't know it. I don't know what you mean. Synthetic people, robots. Huh? Interesting. I guess we should make this into a glass area. We didn't go down any paths. No, we're just I guess there's some spitballing going on. Which of these is going to be the closest to what I need? Probably this one. This guy, I really hope we can align heights to that. Copy, move to, that would be cool. This is gonna have to change drastically. Same thing I've been messing with this whole time. Okay, this whole railing in the back can go. All of that. Delete. Whatever those two are, I believe those can be deleted. Thought you missed a stream. Yeah, I'd imagine if there was robots, AIs walking around, that would be something that would need to probably go past Templin. Seems like a sort of world-changing thing. Very different circumstances. Okay. This side. That one doesn't really matter too much, but whatever, it's done. And the glass. And then this almost all becomes irrelevant after all that. Like, I don't... Yeah, so... you have no beam at the bottom. And it looks like no glass either. And this glass is now too big. Go to there. Back in this group. All these beams go like this. I need to replace them so that they go all the way to the end there. So I moved that up so that this X was on a different line as the rest of them. I'm gonna line it up to there. Press shift. Bum, 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 bum. Delete these ones. Remember to save. Ah, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember to drink a little coffee too. I want to see some people walk around here. Maybe once I finish this level, I'll get paths going on the top 2 levels. We can have people walking around and looking at stuff. Nesty. Interesting. Yeah, a while ago, like 5 years ago, saved up a bunch of money. Got myself a really nice espresso machine that I've been using since. It's definitely saved me like $10,000 or some ridiculous amount of money. I'm not going to coffee places because it's literally like I can just get equally as good coffee at home. There's really no point. It's wonderful. Why is there glass overlapping? What's going on right here? Right there. It's this. Should be like that. Coffee makes you sweat. Interesting. Glad I don't have that problem. Maybe it does make sense to have like that beam extend all the way through. I feel like that looks a little less awkward, even though it's still obviously a little weird, but cool. So that's that. What do we got over here? Is this I guess this counts as going into the building. Some stuff sticking out over here, so yeah, I gotta mess with this a little bit more. It's way too sunny over here. Let's go like this. Yeah, we don't need any of that. Based off that, I'm sure we have some vertices that are way too far out. How should this go? This should probably go like along the side here. We should do like one more. So to here. That can get deleted. What we need is like this piece here. Looks as though this building is too high. Yeah, you can see it's a little bit too high. The easiest way to do this is actually with move it. And just like that, the beams are in the right spot. Delete that. Ideally, these would meet like right there, but you know what? This is already taking way too long. We'll just do it like this. in the corner like that. It's fine. Delete this. I guess that beam is cool like that. Maybe just make sure that it's not going way. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Just do like that, and then do the same thing over here. Well, I don't know. That's fine. We need back to this here. And then we need to actually properly connect this to the elevator. But other than that, then this level should be about done. We'll add some pedestrian paths maybe. Okay, let's go into this. Put that there. And grab the glass and top beam. Go to there with that. It's not really going to be noticeable. Yeah, at all. You can't even tell where that was. Cool. I mean, yeah, that is like really crazy looking with all those poles. Really crazy looking. It's gonna be cool. So now this monstrosity right here needs to be properly connected up. So that's this. Make another piece of glass. Going to here. Looks as though we need more of these things. So one there, one there. Looks like we need one here. And all the way to the end. Cool. Gonna have this go all the way to the end as well. And then I just need the top beam and the glass there. So glass, top beam. So I'll go there. and to there. Have to mess with this little balcony as well. That, this. Cool. And the only mistake I see is right there. That needs to go like that. And there's a gap in the base of the glass. So this needs to go all the way to there. Don't want people falling. And this to there. Cool. You're gonna be nuts. So that's the top 2 levels done, basically. What I want to do is I want to take all of this basically, except for the buildings. Actually, what's going on here? This and this make room. And I want to remove them from the VanCampen layer here. So just leave the buildings in it so that when I can still see the glass if I make the layer invisible. Set layer. None. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Wow, freaking sweet. It's a lot of glass, a lot of beams. There's got to be quite a few POs. So let's take a quick look at how we already have our path. So it seems like we have one that goes up and in here. Let's just a couple, yes, just a few. Let's use this path because this path is just so easy to work with. Like actually see what's going on. So that's currently how it's set up. I guess I'm not really worried about over there for now, but I want to somehow get people up to this roof. Which means I need to get people going into this building over on this side and then just basically straight up. I wish there was a placement mode to make it so that you, no matter what the terrain was, you were always on the same height. It'd be so nice. So let's just go real steep with this. Maybe not like glitchy steep, but very steep. While we're here, we might as well get this lined up to that height. So like this will go over here, and it'll also go out to here. We'll do a path along this, slightly middler level. That. We'll have to put a bunch of PPGs up around here and stuff to get people walking around, I think. It's too high to get actual functionality other than parks. Oh, come on, what the heck? That. I believe this is one of the new songs I got today. Not that it's still not freaking epidemic. Line to height. To that height, and actually both these need to be moved inwards. That. Let's get a path like around this deck, right? A couple paths around the deck, maybe. Something like that, and then maybe like across the middle. That's almost the whole level. We got to come out to here. Super Glack, what up? Welcome. How you doing? This is way off. Should be here. Cool. That should be that whole level. And let's get the top level. Actually, no, let's get some PPGs on here first. Be nice if it snapped, but it doesn't appear like it wants to. Take that building, align it to the node. Cool. So these are the more generators. So that'll be ideally more people. And then we'll do a few generators in other places. Take that, align to that height. There we go. Connect it up. And just put these in spots where, you know, people will congregate, but also not be floating in midair, ideally, off the balcony. I want to put one here, but I think it's too skinny. People will be floating off the balcony there. So hopefully we start seeing people show up. And here's that other question of how people are going to get up to the roof. Like if there needs to be a little elevator that sticks up in the center of this open area. Simon's gonna love this. I'm excited to show him once it's done what can be done with Piho. It's infinite. I also love how they're continually going at random up and down times because of those random numbers that I put in. Or does it just like kind of pop up? And it's hidden and you're supposed to just get up by these elevators. I guess that's what I'm just gonna do. Just kind of pop. The path will pop up. Maybe to here. So something like that. I have to level these all to each other. No, not those. No. So many freaking paths. Align to that, please. Thank you. Hopefully some people will start coming up here to that second floor eventually. Second from the top floor. I shouldn't be so close to the edge in case people float off. So I'm gonna go like this will be out to the elevator basically. Not that anyone's ever gonna go out here. It'd be cool if this game was like Roller Coaster Tycoon, where the citizens, some of the citizens just aimlessly walked around when they had nothing to do. and you could get people going to odd places. Align that to height. Move that down to here. A lot of paths. Like, why is George in the middle of nowhere? Yeah, exactly. It'd be fun to see them go to like really random places that sometimes they're not supposed to, you know. In Roller Coaster Tycoon, it even goes to the level of like, sometimes they can get disconnected from a path and they just start walking around the terrain and become really, really, really lost and confused. Schlubbers, hello. Remember to save. Thank you. I will. I'll do that right now. Tender Cortel. How's it going, man? 40. Yeah, if you deleted the path over the water, you have to grab them with the tweezers. Exactly. And then if you didn't, they would die. And your city would, I don't know, get a lawsuit. You'd lose $500,000 or something. Auto save. Actually, this isn't even auto save. This is a regular save. Such a good game. Parkitect's even better if you ask me. Parkitect is just like the same game but better. Really like Parkitect. I want to play more of it. Parkitect is on Steam. Yes, it is. So let me get some more generators. I see someone's coming up. Nice. And I'm going to align this to that node. Hopefully that'll get some people up here. I'm gonna put some more generators over here so we can get more people walking like to some of these apartments maybe. There too. I made a lot of progress since last time you were here. It looks great. Thanks, man. Well, I've turned off all the buildings and all these paths. I need to get turned back invisible. Yeah, why don't we do that? Let's turn all these paths back invisible. All the paths basically can be invisible. Starting to see a couple people walking around. Take it easy, Tenger Cortel. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for reminding me to save. Yeah, we already got people. Let's speed up time for a sec here. And just see what it looks like once we get a bunch of people up here. I mean, obviously they don't come out of the elevator area, but I think we get the idea. Getting some people on the very top, see? Up there. Oh, I can't see. There, see? Love it. Pretty crazy looking. How does the monorail station look? Monorail station looks unchanged, really. I don't know if you, I think like you saw it. There was one thing I did off stream where I added some supports under the bottom. See how this looks in some different lighting. Okay, we probably sped up enough in time. Probably as many people as we're gonna get up here. This is great. Look at all of them. I'll have to detail that at some point, in some way. But I'm liking the way this is coming out so far. Oh, we missed an invisible path right there. And right there as well. So time for the next level down, which is this one, this level, which I believe goes to here. I need to make a connection along that. Plazas and benches, simple, nice, maybe a fountain. Yeah, maybe something like that. I want to get done with the glass first, I think, because a lot of it is going to be dependent on where the paths are and how it's all connected up. Love the detailing. But I think you're right, simple is better. I think a key here is going to be finding a good light post. I kind of think like plants might also look really good with this. This is freaking sweet. Look at that thing. It is so crazy looking. This is like one of the most nuts things I've made, I feel like. The glass is just the next level. You don't rarely see things with this much glass at City Skylines. If you do, it's usually a little less intricate. Topiary. Topiary. What is a topiary again? I'm blanking on the definition of that. Topiary. Oh, topiary, yes, I know what you mean. The little rounded ball bushes and things, yes. I clicked. I hate topiaries, to be honest. It's one of my least favorite things. When I was little, we had these new neighbors move in, and next door they turned into a topiary garden, and it was like the ugliest thing ever. Okay, so yeah, we need this level, and then we need this level. So that'll be the 4th level. You like standalone topiaries? Yeah, the simpler ones are cool. Like if it's just one circle or one square, I don't really mind. But these people were like making shapes and stuff. Like really, it was like, I don't know. I remember not liking it. So this isn't even connected properly. Before I need to take another break real quick, guys. Give me like 5 minutes and then we'll get back to I'll be right back, guys. Hold on. Let's find a nice angle for this. Let's go to maybe here. That's nice. All right. I'll be back in 5. Sorry, guys. Back. Great angle. Thanks. What is show me the dog? I have a dog down here. I did it earlier. Yes. Show the dog on camera. Exactly. Sometimes it might be a little harder because she won't be in the room, but yeah, this is a great angle. This is fun to look at, huh? Where is the train tram from? It's not yet released. We asked Mesh D, who's a Skib asked him. He's a big train guy on the workshop to make this for us, and he did, and it's we're supposed to be testing it, but I don't know what this, I've never talked to him, so I can't get the ball rolling. Here you go. In Dopney, here's this citizen. Where does he live? Lives here. He's a manager at the federal departments at the university in there. But real quick, he's going to the tennis courts at the Fan and Bands place. So yeah, eventually this will be on the workshop. There's actually a few other things that are at the moment not yet released, but will eventually be like this vehicle, Segalo A1. I added some vegetation in the water. Thought it looked better than not, made it look a little bit more detailed, a little bit more. It might be the same sort of place as that, just without rocks. Now, we have to do this level. All right. Delete these. Oh my god, this is just so much of the same crap. Delete these. This needs to be moved in to here. So many pieces. I can stay, but I'm already here. Never. We need an opening in this guy now. And then the top piece, that one. Boy, do I love groups. This would be way harder without groups. Thank you, Simon. All Rizk. What up? How's it going? Cool. But there does seem to be something wrong here. Why do these buildings not match up? This building's too low, which means all of this is too low. Shoot. You've been watching since the first stream of Seagal and realize you haven't followed yet. Well, thank you. Thank you for following. We're doing good. Hey, the Templin Institute is live. That's what my phone says on its side there. What he's up to. So he played like 6 hours of Star Citizen yesterday. I've never heard of this. I've never heard of this game. Doesn't look like my type of game, but shoot. Well, how am I gonna do this? This is completely screwed up because it's gonna require lifting this building, right? It's like off the whole way, yeah. Or I'm just gonna have to fudge it, which is also fine. It just kind of sucks because right here it is like poking through, or like you can't see the beam where you should be able to see the beam above. What if you just pretend you didn't see it? Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm leaning towards, but I'm trying to think if there's another solution. I'm also just trying to think about, like, in reality, like, I'm just trying to think what the function of this is. Are we getting these people? Is this getting us to public places up here? Or is this getting us to floors and the apartment building, which are slightly less public? Are there elevators inside each of these buildings? Besides these ones out here? Probably, right? I assume there has to be. So maybe, because I was thinking for a sec, maybe I put like a stop on each floor here, but I think the route we're going with just a few stops at a few places, and these are more like public places up here. It's probably good. Public rooftop spots. We'll put like different, there's probably private elevators to specific rooms in each building. Yeah, that was sort of what I was thinking. That was what I was thinking about. This particular problem here, it does affect these buildings. I guess these buildings can be at whatever sort of height. Well, they're lined up with that. These should be fine over here. I do know that that's lined up with this. I think what I'm gonna do then is leave it just like that. Just like how it is now. Man. No, I actually really don't know what I'm gonna do. Freak out. What up? You like Sagalo? Thanks. It's nice and pretty over here for sure. Definitely is. This is a little pull your brains out over here, trying to get these glass things to look right and go all over these buildings, but I think it's going to be worth it in the end. So this is just the glass. That's glass, so I don't want to delete that, but I do want to delete all these little supports. I don't need any of this. Copy, move to. This thing is gonna have to like stretch all the way across a really long ways here. Like maybe what I'll do actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I have a hacky way of fixing that problem. No, not that one. Just taking this one floor and lowering it just a little bit. Oh, it's so hard to see stuff. We're so high up. Like that. That's what I'm gonna do. I hope no one notices that. Mark is now streaming at Templin Institute. Yes, I did mention that. I saw that on my phone. Schlubbers, you like this building? I think it's gonna turn out really cool. I think there's gonna be some cool ways to film it. Get cool shots of it. Pretty bright. Yeah, it's I've been struggling a little bit with the brightness of things in the city, so I've been trying to adjust as I go. It's just the problem is usually I can go about working sort of more in the shadows of things, but this glass just makes it really hard to see stuff, and it's almost easier with the white, like working with the black on the white, you know. This is just a particularly hard build to see, I think. But also our settings are a little bit on the extreme side, I think. So like that. Delete these, and now it goes all the way to the end. Where's the glass? What is that? Just a beam? Here's the glass. I think it's bright. The brightness matches the spirit of Sagala. There we go. Am I going to be going in Skib's Yellow Hill thing? Probably not. I don't know. I haven't really put any thought into it. So let's see where this beam takes us. So how are we going to line this up to that? I think that actually is correct. That lines right up to that beam. That's pretty cool. Surprised, to say the least. So this can just go all the way to the end like that, I guess. This can go all the way to here. If this beam, this whole pattern's getting a little warped about which beams are thin and which beams are thick. This walkway is gonna have one thick beam on one side and one thin beam on the other side. Maybe that's not right. Maybe I need to cut this shorter or something. I don't know how this is about to work. Oh, look at that. Need a ton of little vertical beams. There's none over here at all. So, boom, boom. Shift. Will this district have a hangar? This district does have a hangar, actually. Right here is the hangar. Looks a little different from the other ones, but I'm trying to branch out with the hangar designs. It'd be cool to figure out, it's just, it kind of has to be hidden, but it would be great to be able to figure out a way to at least detail this in some way so it was a little bit clearer that it was a hangar in there. I'm trying to figure out how. Like, I tried for a second parking, like doing a little bit of spaceship parking along here, but it seemed like they would really be in the way. Can't wait to get rid of the freaking police cars one day. And the hearses. But I'll risk. You really know your stuff. I'm impressed. That one's weirdly highlighted. Why is it super red? Let's reset the object origin. It looks like a true civilian hangar. Most of the other hangars look like it's for military use. Yeah, I think yeah, we definitely gotta we gotta for sure branch out a little bit the hangars, how they look. I like this one. Yeah, this is this definitely feels like more of a civilian. Yeah, I agree. Like, this is very residential, I would say. I am gonna do like some shops. Like, I already did a couple along this, but I'll probably do more along this just base level. Sort of like, you know, maybe you got a grocery store, a couple different, you know, maybe a hair salon, things like that. iPhone repair, whatever. We're over here. Oh my god, I'm getting lost in all this glass. Do I know the story behind this building? Has anyone come up with it? Well, the main thing about this district is the VanCampen farm out here, which this is the farm building. The grassy area would be the farm area, and this is going to be taken into Old Sagalo. So this will be something that's very old. Looks like we need a beam right there. Farm apartments. Well, yeah, I mean, it's a historical farm at this point. It's I'm thinking it's more of a museum, you know? Like, that was something I was hoping to get to in this stream, but there's no way. I don't think going and making like pathway maybe here, and like a museum entrance building here, maybe even over in here, and then like I was thinking of maybe, I think the Park Life DLC allows you to make walking tours where like groups of people walk in a route. I was thinking of doing that like through here, and maybe through some paths through the farm area. Add a couple paths on the ground. These like become lifted off like so, you know, like off whatever it is, angle so quickly. They do that, or not angle, what is it? They like the inaccuracy of me placing them like gets compounded so quickly when you draw them out in a line. There's this beam. What have I done in previous? I did a little one next to a big one. I guess I'll do that. I'm not sure when I'm gonna stream, to be honest. Maybe over the weekend. Cleaning up this, I guess. Something like that. Where's the bottom one? And then over here as well. This needs to stop like there. Something. Oh my god. Let me get glass up in here, I guess. Are the Sigalo is this Sigalo disrupting the Mars project? Are you happy to have another egg in the basket? Well, at the moment I can't build in Mars because Pug Gaming is still technically doing a guest build, so I haven't built in Mars in quite a while. He said he would get that back to me this weekend, but to be honest, I'm not like really tripping about it, but that's been the main reason why I haven't been doing anything there. Also, I am really enjoying this style. Like, I've just been building in the same Mars style for a really long time, so change of pace is nice. Make some very different, cool looking stuff. Is that it? Are we done with this thing? Basically, I mean, there's a little. I'm not gonna mess with that right there. It's a mess. We need a railing right here. But wow, look at all those people up there. Very cool. Where's this guy? Oh, and I still need a bunch of vertical pieces for this. All the little pillars, these guys. This is like one of the more tedious builds for sure. Good thing I have like good FPS or this would really suck. I'm gonna go all the way along here too. Getting there. Really getting there. We have one more level to do below. Like this height here. But yeah, this is nuts. This is really a really crazy thing here. Look at this. What the heck? People actually take the thing. Like the rides on it, you know, is gonna be so sick. Cannot wait. Organized chaos. Alright, I need to fix this up. I need to add like a little rail here, and then that's that. We'll go down to the last level. That, and then the glass. And last but not least, this and the glass, copy paste. Right there. I was really hoping I wouldn't have to mess with it, but this guy is too long. Which means that this is not correct. Or I can't see something here? What's going on? Huh. Okay. Oh, the glass is too long. I just couldn't see it. All right. Now, one more elevator. Actually, it would be really nice to have more elevators. Why don't I do that? So let's wait for this guy to go to the bottom. And I'll add another one of him in this square. Eventually I might want to switch up the people on each elevator. That should be at the bottom. Copy, paste. This guy here, and then never seen one of these elevators getting built before. Well, the building of it actually happened before. Now we're just copying and pasting and editing. But it is pretty cool. So I've made these like really random numbers so that the elevators would unsync from each other. So especially this one and this one that are going to be going to the same floor. I'm going to make them... Like this one's like going to be a little slower. It's like maybe an older... And then back up at the top, I need to make another opening for it, I guess. And there he is. Welcome. Actually, these openings should only go to there. I already spent so long. But in reality, that's what it should be. Should only go to where the doors open, you know? And we really do need a vertical one. The Hyperloop in this city would be cool. Yeah, the Hyperloop is a little like, it's a little grungy for the city, I would say. Group. What I want to do is explode, remake it. Now we have this guy in this group. Copy, paste. It's a little outdated looking, the Mars one. Yeah, I feel like Sagala's moved past stuff looking like that in their history. Like, that's really how it should be. See how it's just like a little opening now? It matches up with the opening on the elevator itself. Too bad I gotta do that everywhere now. Oh, it's so much better looking though. It really is. Looks way better. Well, we got to get a second elevator going to here as well. So I'm thinking maybe this square. Or this square. It should be this square. So I'm going to wait till this guy gets down to the bottom. It's unfortunate it can't be that square or that square because this glass is in the way. Reminds you of the cantilever building in Dubai. Oops, I missed it. God damn it. Come on, let's pay more attention here. It's just mesmerized by it. It's so crazy looking to watch. It really is. Okay, stop. Copy paste. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put this here. And we'll change the numbers of this guy as well. From A to B, let's say this one's a little faster. Ah, perfect. We're gonna have these both lined up at the same time. Just pause again and make these entrances proper. Whoa. So freaking hard to see. Okay, Paste. There and there. Paste. There. There. This thing is a little off, but it's okay. Okay, now they can leave. Something like that. Delete that guy. I don't know what he was doing. It's going to be a real short beam right here. Just goes to there. You need a real short piece of glass to go with it. You think 4 should be enough? You mean with 1 panel gap? It's a bit of a step, but too many elevators will overkill it, like a clean citizen said. Why do we need so many elevators? No, I like the elevators. Maybe we don't do 2 on every one, but I think my goal is to at least have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I can manage that. I might not be able to. Actually, I think I'm already not able to, because I can't add another one to connect to here. So I don't know. We'll see. That, and then over here shouldn't be quite as involved. It's all like a little bit not straight for some reason. Not that you really notice it, but when you're up close you kind of do. Like we're trying to line things up like that. Cool. I mean, I could add one in this square here or that square. But I feel like that's a little unsafe. Like you should, maybe these should be like marked out that they're elevators that squish you or whatever. Maybe not, it's kind of clean without it. Maybe you're just supposed to know. Real crazy looking. I really like it. All right, now there's one last level. Actually, let me fix up this doorway. I'm not going to add another elevator to him, but I will make his doorway line up. Well, we don't have any vertical pieces here. It's annoying. So now explode, get rid of that, remake. Oh my god. And then this and this make grid. I guess I didn't really need to do that. It doesn't work like that. I only need it here. And here. And then just a little bit of glass over here. I don't know what the heck, why this is so off. It's crazy. Someone just got screwed up one time and then duplicated a bazillion times. Look at it, it slides off. Like I had it going good for a while and then what am I doing? Alrighty. Maybe we should get some people coming to this level before we move on to the next one. Maybe I shouldn't stream the last one. This is so much of the same crap. But this is crazy. This is crazy. This is basically what we've done this stream, is all this stuff. With people walking around on them. And the animated elevators. Looks like we have one segment of path that shouldn't be here. Right there. Okay, why don't we say, wait, hold on. There's a thing missing from our layer. Why don't we, instead of having people come up that way, maybe have people come up this way, draw some more people out to this area. Like, what if we connect from here? Someone died, yeah. Well, someone's always gonna die. You like went around the back, force people to go back there. Level this out. It's gonna be just a little lower. No? Yeah, I was so high up. I don't know what's up with that. Center halfback, what up? How's it going? Working on some crazy stuff over here, if I do say so. Oh no, not to there. So I'm trying to get it. Shit. Oh my god. I'm trying to get it into this building. Here, and then really steep. This is going to be a new level here, new height, like that. There. those to that height. This will all be turned invisible, obviously. These two, nope. These two to that height. Do that over here as well. Basically, same thing. Just so that I have a path all the way around and get people all over this rooftop. Do you think you'll add more crate rewards like building renamed, monorail, train renamed? I don't know. Perhaps. Think that'd be a good idea, do you? Thing about it is I can't be giving out rewards like that too often and getting distracted. I don't want it to become a source of distraction, you know? Too much. I need to get rid of show me the dog. I just have a dog back here sometimes. She's on the floor. Show you the dog, you know. Okay. So let's get some. Put this here, but align it to that node. Boom. Cool. That should get people going on there. Whoa. And then let's turn all these paths back to invisible. Thought it was an in-game dog. I see. This is nuts. This is like so crazy looking. Have I considered a keyboard shortcut for aligning the height? It's probably my most used command, so I set it to Control H. It's not a bad idea. I'll think about that one. We should get some more these generators like here, here. And we just got one more level down at the bottom right here. That height. Oh my god, this is so crazy. Have I even finished this down below level? Like, I feel like this isn't even done at the backs. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just leave it, to be honest. I went all the way. I went sort of around the back. Ugh, this needs to be cleaned up. God damn it. It's quite the project. So... trying to figure out where this last elevator can go, this last walkway can go, and where the elevators, because it's actually going to be the lowest, so I'm gonna have to do some wacky things about where these elevators get placed. Or Maybe it's here. Because that's kind of like the two places. There's three places where there's no elevator. So there's that square, and that square. So this is completely open all the way through here. Maybe what we do is we go all the way through here. That could be fun. And do like a little offshoot and then just use this square here. Let's do that. So I'm gonna start here. You know what? I think my brain is a little too mushy to keep going with this right now. Been doing the same thing for too long. I think I gotta pick this up on another day. This is a nuts build though. This is gonna be crazy. Absolutely crazy. Alright guys. It's been fun. I was really hoping to get this all done today, but there's no way. I will see you all later. Take it easy. One of your favorites in Sagalo. Once it has plants, yeah, it'll be cool once it's finished being detailed for sure. All right, guys, take it easy.